before we get into Tate, I want to say your hair looks really good.
Do you want to talk about it really quick?
Let's talk about it.
So I didn't wear a hat today. I did get the hair cut and like lined up and shit today, so I felt good enough to not wear a hat. But so I went to Turkey, obviously, for your audience that doesn't know. And this was just like another one of those things where people that I told about this, they were like, yo, I'm shocked how open you were about this. Like, why do you feel so comfortable like sharing shit that like a lot of people don't feel comfortable sharing? I'm like, dude, I wrote a book about smoking crack. Like what are you gonna call me out on, dude? You know what I'm saying? But I went to Turkey. You know what? Fuck it. I'll say it. I went to this place called Smile Hair Clinic.
I'm going there. Straight up.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And by the way, a lot of other creators have hit me up and a lot of audience.
Because your shit looks good.
Yeah, thank you, bro. So I'll explain it. So like I posted a video about this, by the way. If you are interested about the process or anything, there's a video on my YouTube with a link in the description that gets you a discount if you want to do it. But I went to Istanbul. It's a beautiful city. I had the opportunity to go out there, spend a few days out there, and have the surgery. And they took great care of me. They had a surgeon there that did the work. And I don't know that I necessarily really needed it like immediately. Like I was getting a little thin in the back and like a tiny bit thin in the front. But this is something as men that we're like up against. Like it bothered me. Like
it bothers the fuck out of me.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
I'll be honest with you.
Right. And so I had this opportunity to go, and I was already in Europe, and I kind of hurried it up and like hit him up, and I was like, yo, I'm going to come on Tuesday and do this, and like really didn't do like all that much research. I knew they had like a page and shit, and I went there and they extracted 4,700 hairs. Follicles individually from the back of my head, then individually cut 4,700 holes in my head, and then implanted all 4,700 hairs one by one in my head. It took like 8 hours.
Yeah. It's so nuts how they could do that. I've been in the hair game for a long time. Even when I was like 14, 15 and I first started cutting hair, I would see people come in with these big scars in the back of their head.
So that was the old style.
That was the old way they used to do it. And they would take a slab out and they would just pull it out. It looked like a slab of sushi, your skin.
Yeah.
And I see people now, they just still have that scar in their head. So he got such a good job done. I would go to that place in Turkey.
They crushed it, dude. They did a great job, and so what happens is.
But again, there's also a lot of places here that you could get it done at, and then they probably give you a better warranty or something.
Yeah, if you want to drop. Wrong. So the reason I looked at it, and obviously I didn't have to do this, but like it was $2,000. It was $2,000. Bradley,
you realize that's like $40,000.
40 G's at least. Yeah. So they get 8.
Then you got a flight to Turkey. You have hotels.
Nope. Let me finish this. In America, for a surgeon to do it, they charge between $6 to $8 a graft. So if you got 4,700 grafts down to $8 a graft, what is that? $37,000 or something like that. I'm just doing quick math in my head. For $2,000 in Turkey, that got me the surgery, it got me hotels, it got me all of the transfers from the airport to the hotels and to the clinic.
Holy fuck.
So all you had to do was buy a coach, if you want, ticket from wherever you live to Istanbul. They pick you up, drive you to your hotel, drive you to the clinic, do the surgery, send you home.
So maybe $3,000.
Maybe $3,000. And that's for, and maybe a little bit more. And
that's got to be some sort of influencer rate or something.
No, it's not.
How the fuck?
Because they're turning tables. It's like, bro, you go to Catch and they do a high value $37,000 hair transplant at Catch, right?
Yeah,
So they get these people, they sit at the table for 4 hours. Then you go to McDonald's. McDonald's is serving you really good food. All right, fuck it. Pick a different place. A different like restaurant. You go there, they're just turning tables. Instead of 20 tables a night, they do 1,000 tables a night. And so it's the same amount of money.
Yeah. That's exactly what's going on.
But it's the same, honestly, it's the same quality.
We overprice the fuck out of everything here, especially in LA.
So you got a McDonald's hairline.
Yo,
I didn't. No, he's right. I didn't describe it properly. The alpha brains.
It just flopped.
They crushed it. You got a really good job done on your head, and I'm glad that you did it so openly, and it made you happy. I've seen a change in you. I feel like it made you a better podcaster ever since you got the procedure done.
Damn, yeah.
No, because it hasn't.
Because of aerodynamics.
It hasn't even kicked. So what I was gonna say from the start is that when you leave, you come home, and after a month, 90% of those hairs that they transplant fall out.
Yeah.
And it's called shock loss. And
I've read about this shit.
Yeah, I know. And it all falls out. And then within 3 months, they actually root. The follicles actually start to grow properly, and they all grow. So like right now it looks probably crappy, but when I go back, when I come back here in a couple months, like it'll be fully grown out.
Damn.
And I feel like this is a good show to talk about it on because you have a heavy male audience and probably a lot of them are on TRT
steroid
and fucking
abusers.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like 100%.